What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Gloss Garage, where we make detailing simple. My name is Sak, and today I have something special for you guys. It's gonna get dirty, so I got my goggles on, I have my face mask on, and I won't be talking too much. Obviously, I'll be doing the voiceover as usual, but definitely I will have my mask and my goggles on for this detail. It's a deep interior detail. It's filthy. It had some rodents living in there. I don't know if it was a rat or a mouse, but we will take a look. I don't see any that when I walked around, if I saw any rats or dead mouse or any type of that stuff. So it is really dirty. It's a light interior. It's a 2014 Volkswagen Jetta, and it's, like I said, it's getting a deep interior detail. Also, ozone treatment. So it's getting the ozone treatment. So I'll show you guys how I do my ozone. He did leave this vehicle for a couple of days, but in reality, we'll be doing the deep interior detail, which will take me and my wife about 4 hours, which is like, again, she's working 4 hours, I'm working 4 hours, so 8 hours of manpower. But we will degrease, decontaminate, kill the bacteria, use BioBrake Flex Ice, use the extractor. We want to clean as much as we can from the carpets and from the seats. There are leather seats, so what we'll be using is our strong leather cleaner, and then obviously a steam cleaner to clean all that bacteria and all that gunk. So enough talking, I'll explain it more inside the video, and all the links to the products that we use will be down below. And if you like this type of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and other than that, let's get with this video. All right, everyone, so here we are as always with the walk around, and you can see through the window that I have my goggles and my mask on. This vehicle actually stunk, and I don't even blame the owner of actually driving all the way over here with the windows down. But we will be taking care of a lot of this issue. We'll be doing an ozone elimination treatment as well. You can see the door panels on how dirty and oil and greasy they are. Same thing with the carpets. Once I remove the mats, everything was just super neglected, right? He bought this vehicle used for his son, and on top of that, he just needed just a really deep clean with the odor and the ozone eliminator. What we're trying to achieve here is, before we even do any ozone elimination treatment, we really need to remove any type of odor or dirt and grime that is causing this odor, right? And on top of that, these mats, I did recommend to the owner just to throw them out because they had like mold, rat piss, and all that other stuff on the actual mat, so we just threw that out. So once we do the whole deep interior cleaning, and you see the two buckets over there, one has the Tide in there with the OxyClean, we really need to freshen up the whole interior. There will be some unorthodox type of things because, again, we are doing a deep interior clean, but we also doing an odor removal treatment, right? There's a difference between a deep cleaning a car and also removing an odor from a vehicle. And like I said in the intro, this had rat poop, rat piss, there was dead roaches, maggots, you name it, it had it. I will also be showing you guys how to properly use a magic eraser. This is a bit of a hack, but again, the dirt and grime it's embedded itself into the material, right? The leather seats, the black plastic, the dashboards. We need to lightly exfoliate that top layer of dirt. We're not damaging any type or part of the interior. And then once we're done with that, we do use Adam's UV matte protection, so that way we can dress the interior again and give it its sheen. Let's go to where the most of the odor and all this horrendous smell was coming from. Was actually the trunk. This is where the rat poop, rat piss, roaches, maggots, all this was back here. Now, is every single stain going to come out from the front half of the vehicle compared to the trunk? Well, they're two completely different fibers. And as well, the light colored interior, obviously, if there is still some staining involved, that will still be there. But I assure you, when we did extract this whole thing, we made sure there was no dirt, no oil, just pure clean water coming out every single time we were extracting. Now you see me prepping the extractor here. I like to prep the extractor always beforehand. That way the powders and the cleaning powders is able to fully dissolve inside any liquid, and I'm not worried about mixing it, have little chunks here, even though the fire break and flex ice dissolves quickly and easily inside there. But it's just something that I like to prep beforehand, so I'm just moving everything in a smooth motion. Starting off, as always, you want to get rid of all that loose dirt, grime, and debris that's inside the vehicle. You want to remove everything, and this way you're actually working in a cleaner, less dusty area or surface. And I will be doing little tips and tricks here that I'll be showing you guys on how I tackle a lot of these leather seats, dashboards, door panels, stuff like that, where the dirt is actually one with the interior and leather seats. And here you'll see me using an all-purpose cleaner, diluted 3-to-1. There I have all power clean and also PNS express interior cleaner. And I'm also using a magic eraser, and again, it's no pressure, right? This, all we're doing is exfoliating all that dirt that's off on the seats that became one, door panels, door jambs, because when you wipe it clean, it's not going to come off with just the chemical, or the degreaser is not strong enough to pull it up, and you will see how light and how rich the interior look. Also, when we are removing any type of odor in any vehicle, you want to work as clean as possible. I use a whole pack of Kirkland microfiber towels, and this way I'm ensuring I'm working as clean as possible. I used about 4 different magic erasers, and I cut them in half, so pretty much 8 pieces. This way you ensure that if you remove any type of odor or bacteria or stuff like that from a seat or from a panel, it's on the towel. You change the towel, change it in 4s, and that way it's a lot easier, and you're actually removing odors and not just moving it from one place to another. Now look at the complete before and after from just the passenger side compared to the driver's side. It's a lot lighter, it's a lot richer. Even the scuff marks on the side came off. And I will be showing you guys a quick 50-50 on the door panel. It's kind of hard to read because I didn't put a tape line or anything, but you will definitely see the 50-50 if you guys just wait an extra like 10-15 seconds, especially on the dark portion of it, on the top part of the door panel. On that black strip, you will definitely see the huge 50-50 on where I actually did use the magic eraser, and you will see the 50-50 line right away. Here's the complete 50-50. Now, the clip before was just me finishing up the rest of the door panel, but here you could distinctly tell which one was actually the dirty side and which one is now the clean side, which obviously the right side is the clean and the left side is the dirty. Now, when we're using a magic eraser, it's literally no pressure whatsoever. We're just exfoliating and removing that embedded dirt that's on the door panel. And then from there, we are moving on to pre-treating the carpet and upholstery with BioBreak. We saturate the hell out of the seats with this, and then we agitate it with a drill brush. Now, the customer did leave this vehicle for a couple days, so what we did was we did the whole extracting process and everything on day 1, and on day 2 we left it out in the sun and let it dry and bake, because we did do the extracting process. Then the following morning we just let it bake in the sun with the windows open and let everything fully dry, and we did retouch up a couple areas or did extra extracting to begin with, because we did let it dry from literally 8 in the morning all the way till 8 p.m. when we started doing the ozone elimination treatment, which you guys will see in a bit. Some of you guys are probably wondering if an ozone generator works, and it absolutely does. You really got to clean every single surface, crack, and crevice, and then from there use the ozone generator to help kill any other lingering bacteria that's there. And then from here we did use the ozone eliminator treatment, or ozone generator, I'm sorry about that, for 10 hours, and we let it run. That's the ozone generator once everything's dry, because you do not want to use an ozone generator when on a wet vehicle where it has wet upholstery, because it may stain or bleach the upholstery. So that way all we did was just wait for it to fully dry in the sun, and then we started the ozone generator treatment the day before he came to pick up the vehicle. Now, after you use any type of ozone generator, it will leave a distinct type of smell, but it doesn't stink and it doesn't smell good. It's just a neutral, burnt plastic type of chemical smell, but you do need to air out the vehicle once you're done with the treatment for a couple of hours. Now, this is everything the extractor collected inside that vehicle, and just look at all that dirt, gunk, rat piss. It smelled horrible, roaches, maggots. It smelled so bad that I actually had to clean this extractor about 2 to 3 times with Clorox and Flex Ice. That way I could just have it just super, super clean, because this was actually just horrendous. For the moment you guys been waiting for, here are the after results. Just look at the trunk. It looks like a brand new trunk. The seats, the carpets, the upholstery, there's no more odor or smell. It just was a complete revamp. The customer was absolutely excited. His son and him, they both just showed up and just said, wow, this looks like a completely new interior. It looks like new compared to what it was. It was a huge transformation. My wife did tackle like the rest of the trunk and the maggots a little bit, like I said, during the second day, because we were busy with other details and we were caught up with other work, but she did tackle the rest because she is the interior guru. But if you guys like this type of content, enjoy the transformation, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and all the links to the products will be down below in the description. And yes, hopefully you guys found this informative, and let me know what are your process to remove any type of odors or smell, and maybe there's extra ways to remove any extra staining, what other chemicals that you guys like to use, so that way we could learn. And other than that, I'm out, guys. Peace.